Wolverine!
Ridiculous.
Isn't it?
Absolutely ridiculous.
Every single time.
It didn't do it last week. So it's not every single time, so I don't know what it is. I mean, it's... Seriously. Give it a minute. Give it a minute.
A minute?
They're catching up.
No. These are internet people. I don't think they really catch up.
There we go. All right. I was so excited because I was like, you know what? I've trimmed my intro down a little bit. I think we can get through it without tripping over my tongue this time because I've been practicing. But no, fucking OBS. Gah! The joys of being a podcaster. Good evening, plebeians, and welcome to Friday night on RivalCast Media. This is RCM On Tap, your 60-ish minute roundtable discussion where we go behind the scenes and get to meet the cast and crew that make up RivalCast. Joining us tonight in fourth chair, one of our esteemed writers, the author of the Fireside Tales, the latest edition of which posted earlier today on RivalCastMedia.com. Please welcome Miggnor.
Woo! Woohoo!
And joining me as always, Biomed Alchemist and Killer McCoy. I, of course, am your moderator, the Baroness. Let's get this show started, gentlemen. Oh,
By the way, great intro. You didn't screw up one bit.
Thank you.
You've been practicing.
Except for, the whole freaking...
No, that doesn't count.
Yeah, OBS does not count. It's getting only buggier as they continue to push out releases. And this is me calling you out, OBS. Get good. Get good.
Right?
This is an OBS decides to crap out just to punish us.
That would not surprise me, because it's just going to crap out anyway. I mean, that's just the way it's been written.
Wait, are you being a programmist? Is that what you're saying?
A little bit.
Elitist.
That's what it is.
Unashamed of that. And you know what? He shouldn't be ashamed of it, because you know what? We deserve excellent product.
For free.
Yes.
It was meant to be free.
What? We're Americans, so you're damn right. Ugh.
That's true.
Wait a minute, hold on. That's a socialist idea. Everything's free.
Sorry, what part of the Alps wasn't clear to you?
Except for freedom. Freedom isn't free, killer.
Oh my god. We're, chat. We need to do this in chat.
What's wrong in chat?
Speaking of freedom, and we'll get to our actual topics and questions in a minute, because we actually do have topics and questions tonight. I'm so proud. So, Uma is actually in town this week, too. You might remember she was on the show a couple of weeks ago. She's in Cleveland this weekend, checking out a few places for internships, so we spent the day at the Natural History Museum, which I've never been to before. I've lived in Cleveland for 8.5 years. I've been going there since... Gosh, I was an undergrad in college the first time I came, so it's been more than a decade. Been to the Art Museum numerous times. I've been to Severance Hall. I've been on stage in Severance Hall. I've been through all the nooks and crannies of Playhouse Square. Never been to the Natural History Museum.
For shame.
Until today. And you know what I did today at the Natural History Museum? I'm going to try and pull up my Twitter feed so I can pop this right into chat because I was so proud. I bonded with a bald eagle. Freedom Eagle and I, we're tight now. We're tight.
Freedom.
We bonded over our mutual distaste for children, but you know what? I'm okay with it. Because those children were just running around screaming like banshees, and only a couple of parents actually did apologize for their children's behavior. And it's like, No. They're like 4 and 5 years old, sometimes younger than that. I'll cut them a little bit of slack, but you know what? At the same time, they're just being little tiny assholes.
Wait, hold on.
Stop it! Just stop it!
Hold on.
Yes.
When they apologize, did they apologize after they had grabbed their child, put them in, hog-tie them, and put duct tape over their mouth? Then did they apologize?
That would be constituted as child abuse, killer.
No. They didn't beat them.
They did grab
They got them under...
The ones that apologized did, in fact, grab their child and strap them into the little stroller. So there was some restraint going on. So okay. I felt
That's impressive.
That is pretty impressive.
I know. But while Uma Moore was talking with some of the museum workers about stuff, I was we happened to be right by the bald eagle habitat, which I thought was awesome because, I got to take a bunch of pictures, which I will eventually get my Twitter up and share with
Yeah, I've been
else.
looking, like, where is it?
So,
Anytime now.
There's one.
No
right
pressure.
There. There's one right there.
It's time sensitive.
Why isn't it opening up?
Time sensitive. Come on, let's do it.
Why is it
Come on, no dead air. No dead air.
Seriously! Why is it not opening a direct link?
Now, what she doesn't know is that after she left, I was going to save this for the end of the story, but after she left, the eagle looked at, like, the other eagles and maybe even the trainers there and was like, white people, am I right?
No. Because here's what happened. So I was standing there.
Yeah, no, it was D. Hold on. D. When my kids act up, I waterboard them. God bless you, sir. God bless you.
That's because you're awesome, D. That's because you're awesome.
That's the American way. We waterboard. So
Umamor's off talking to the little park people that feed the animals
America.
there at the history museum. I'm standing there outside of the eagle habitat, admiring the majestic beauty that is the emblem of our country, and taking his picture, because, reasons. Varya would be very pleased. And so, as I'm standing there, now this is an outside habitat, so it's out of doors. I'm standing there, and there's like this little pathway, you can run through the woods, and this band of like 3 and 4-year-olds screaming like banshees, along with their older siblings who are screaming even louder and yelling and smacking each other and just generally acting like jerks. I was cringing, and so the eagle's looking at me, and then he looks at them, and he just kind of cocks his head in that majestic way, like, if I were a man, I would just bitch slap you all right now. With his little, he's looking at me.
Look, he had that white people stare.
He gives me
He's
this
just like,
look.
really?
He gives me this look like, seriously? Why did you not smack these people? You have hands. I am in an enclosure.
He was at that moment. He was questioning your patriotism.
I know, he really was, and I felt like, and then
it's like, you're letting me down. George Washington's crying in his grave.
The one small child actually like smacked into me pretty good and told me to get out of the way. Now this is like a 4-year-old girl in a princess thing, and that was the parent that grabbed the child and stuck her in the thing and apologized. So I was like, yeah, your kid came about that close. I don't do well controlling my temper, as last week's show very much demonstrated. How you feeling this week, Killer?
I've been sweating bullets.
Am I good? I don't know. I'm confused.
That's all right. That was probably the excess energy, wiping memories from your brain as you were may have allegedly being force choked during the show.
Allegedly.
Yep. If you don't remember it, you can't prove anything. So yeah.
Is that why I have 2 black eyes? Or I had 2 black eyes?
It happens. All right. But enough about the Freedom Eagle. I know we could go on about that all night because, it's the Freedom Eagle.
Cause America.
Exactly. This is why we invited you on the show. So Miggnor, welcome.
Hello.
Hola.
So, as we get started, before we get into the juicy questions, we have a common icebreaker question that we ask all new guests the first time they arrive on the show. And I have to be careful of how I phrase it this time, because last time Porkchop pointed out that, every other guest is very confused when you ask them how they get the name Velvet Dove.
No, it was just Dove. It's just Dove now.
Yeah, well, now it's just Dove.
It's Dove, formerly known as Velvet Dove.
Yeah.
I thought we were changing the question up to, who was your daddy and what does he do?
No, that was never voted on because somebody missed our meeting on Monday night. So
I voted it in.
I did. Okay, well, I appreciate it, Killer. Thank you very much, Killer. He makes the executive creative director decisions, right?
Yeah.
You're the creative director. What the? Really?
What is my? Let me check.
You know what? I keep forgetting to change your thing. Hold on.
My creative director.
Demoted.
Okay. Well, I already know what this is actually.
Yeah, he really. Oh no, that's not what I want.
Yeah. So executive producer, Killer, you make the decisions. I forgot I was. I don't know my own title.
I know. That's because it changes.
I'm title fluid. My title just kind of changes based on my way things are going.
Your titles change based on my whim and fancy for the evening. There you go.
I'm waiting.
There
on
is
the
a
stream
story
to catch
behind
up.
that, but I'm not going to bother with it.
Volcanic butterfly.
You already...
Yep. I'm a volcanic butterfly.
Spits fire. Anyway, the question being, Miggnor, how did you come up with your gamer name?
Yep.
Actually, I didn't come up with it. My father did.
Really?
Dum dum.
This sounds interesting. Continue.
Because I've been gaming since like I was 4,
Mm-hmm.
and like at the age of 8, I found this online browser RPG. But I had to ask Dad to make an account for me.
Mm-hmm.
And so he got to the computer, sat down. What do you want your username to be? I don't know. 10 minutes later, he just randomly typed something into the username, and it was Miggnor. So I've just kept it ever since.
What was this browser game? Do you happen to remember the title? What it was called?
I think it was called Adventure Quest.
I've heard of it.
Okay, yeah, that's familiar.
Yeah. I think they still do like weekly updates or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well,
So
I think they did. No, it's still browser. Okay, I thought there was one of them that they converted to an app, but no, this one is still cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I've
cool.
seen this one.
Baroness isn't even paying attention to the
I am
discussion.
so paying attention!
Bullshit!
He's like, I don't have
lie.
time for this. Like, I just asked the questions.
No!
At least have the decency to blush that, you weren't paying attention. We need to stare down. I'm gonna win.
Did I move out of the way for this?
No, it's alright,
Yeah,
we do this
just
every
move
week.
to the
No,
left.
they're-
Move to the left.
Yeah, Baroness is over Killer's frame, so you and I were
Whoa,
good.
are you
We're
saying a
up to
woman?
the
Okay.
side. That's exactly what I'm saying.
That's very true.
Wait a minute! Bio, when did you get force powers? And which
don't.
side are you on?
That's called acting.
Oh,
He's on his own side.
This is starting to sound more and more like a conversation from earlier. Anyway,
Anywho,
yes.
so your
Yes.
father came up with your own name.
Does he
That's
game
cool.
with you, or is it more of a...
If we find the same game.
That makes sense.
With me in college, that gets to be harder and harder.
Yeah.
Sure.
But
Yeah.
we try once in a while to pick out a day just to play together.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
I like that. I like that.
All right. Well, that's our icebreaker question. So, as I mentioned earlier, the latest episode of the Fireside Tales, your ongoing saga with Valtira and Alicia and the others, Bubnug being one of my favorites, obviously. Gotta go for the little guys. So you're, 16?
You relate so much.
16 episodes. Shut up, Killer. 16 episodes in.
Not touching that one.
So you have to reach down to touch it.
Freezing all.
Tell us. I'm going to ignore Killer for the next 15
Right, so
minutes.
this-
You're on probation now, sir. Tell us about your
Okay.
writing, Miggnor. Are you?
What specifically? I mean,
Well,
I could go for the whole show on this.
Oh, yes. I'm
Brief,
sure.
brief synopsis.
Yes.
Tell me what the Fireside Tales is about.
Well, it is based on a RPG supplement from Pathfinder RPG.
Mm-hmm.
And so I am just running through the adventure and basically writing it as if there was a group of 4 players sitting down and playing the actual game, except without putting in like, oh, I rolled a 20 or I rolled a 15 or whatever.
Right. So you cut out
Um,
all the out of character
Right,
aspects.
right. And chapter 16 is actually the end of adventure 1 out of 6.
Oh, wow.
Each adventure just ranges from different lengths depending on what it is about. For those that haven't been reading it, the first adventure was basically this woman was out for revenge against the town of Sandpoint. So she first sent a goblin raid to attack to get the remains of her father. With those remains, she was going to, I guess the best way to describe it would be to ascend, like, get the powers of, like, maybe a demigod, and then come back just to raise the whole town. So the players first fend off the goblin attack, figure out what's going on, and then go up to the main base and beat her down.
I.e. kill her.
Well, she can run away. They actually the book specifically says that she can run away, but in the Fireside Tales, yes, she does die. By an army of goblins.
Wait, so her own army she used to attack the town is used
Ended
later.
up killing her.
Karma!
Listen, back in my day, we could have fixed all this if you just gathered the Dragon Balls, put them all in a pile,
God.
and raise Eternal Dragon.
Yeah, again.
Oh my
So
god.
it's interesting because when you first pitched the idea to us, there was this idea, of writing using the material of an RPG, which kind of sparked my interest in it, because at the time we'd been trying to get a roleplay based show off the ground. It ended up not happening, but it's just like, you know what, we're gonna have something with an element of roleplay. So yeah, that's how we ended up presenting the work, and we had to ask a couple more questions, get some things sorted out. But yeah, you've been 16 chapters strong so far. What's been your favorite thing about writing it? Because I know one of your goals was kind of just to improve just skills as a writer.
Right. That was part of it. Part of it was also kind of get the creative juices flowing, because I am going into college as a game design major, and so I had the option of either going towards the programming aspect, which I tried and did not succeed at, or to go through the creative side, which is basically everything else.
Yeah.
So, I just wanted to get my creative flow back into motion. And the other reason was just the fact that I love to play these games, but I never really get the chance. You'd think in college that there would be groups for this, but I have not heard a single thing about them.
Huh.
So I had to get that energy from something else, and writing became that.
Yeah. I actually had similar experiences when I was in college, because there were a few people that I knew who did do like the RPG games, and some of them even had their own, their own little groups set up where they could, game every couple of weeks. But the problem being, like, those people were all spread out. So, like, it was like one person and they had their own group. And, a different person who's like in a completely different area, had their own group. And it's like where I was didn't mesh with any of that. So, yeah.
Right.
So I feel your pain. I feel your pain.
Well, I mean, there are forums out there devoted to play-by-post RPGs. The problem is they get canceled within the month.
Because it's so hard to keep it, the interest going when you're not physically there.
Yeah.
That's why I'm more interested in, and I know Bio and I have talked about this a little bit, or like the simulators that you get where you can actually get people together and just have the simulator like show the
tabletop simulator in particular.
Because even if you're across the country, you could still get a group going. Hell, we do this on Tap every Friday night where we do a Skype call. We're all we're in different parts every single one of us is in a different part of the country. We're not even in the same time zones.
Yeah.
So the fact that we can still, okay, this is our time, I can see them back and forth, and we can still have that interaction. I mean, feasibly, if you get people who are interested, you could, set that up.
And
Right.
even half the time, we're even off topic. We're not actually doing the show anymore. We're just talking about bullshit.
Are you referring specifically to Monday nights? Because you know what? We accomplish great things in those meetings, Killer.
Yeah.
You
those
hush.
2 or 3 minutes of actual work. Everything else around it,
That's true.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, when
like a
I'm
D&D
explaining,
group.
we need to do this, this, and this, and you're posting up links from the chive, yes, I'm going to be distracted and click on them and laugh.
Whoa, are you saying I'm at fault here? Is that what you're saying?
I'm
Stop!
sorry.
Stop! Executive producer blaming.
Wow.
I don't know.
I think you needed a Moat Bio for that.
I don't know if I can do
Yes,
that.
yes,
He's sort of a
embrace your
volcanic
anger.
butterfly at the moment.
You know
I
what
don't
he
know
should
that I
be?
can do better.
You know what you can? He can be a volcanic.
Assistant to the
Caterpillar.
volcanic butterfly? That would be
No,
hilarious.
he should be a volcanic. Wow, volcanic caterpillar.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
He's back in the cocoon. He's de-evolved.
I can't even
I have no idea where this.
Do I get to be like Metapod first, at least?
Wow.
Kind of the middle step.
Now I'm thinking about the caterpillar carcasses that we saw at the History Museum today, and I'm just let's move on. So
Let's move on.
Yes. So, Miggnor, you said that you're
Bubba.
You're majoring in game development. You're kind of focusing more on the creative side now. So, what sort of things, outside of writing, do you learn about, in your program? I'm assuming there's stuff with art and stuff with music and stuff, but what sort of, classes have you taken and been interested in at this point?
So far, not much. The only class that I actually got some game design in was the basics of game design, which is
kind of the introductory, opens up everything else.
And we actually made a prototype of a game in that class, but everything else has pretty much just been electives. However, this year I'm taking classes like musical scoring of video games and the history of video games. So, while not very stress enabling, provide a lot of information. Music score is going to be fun though. Music is my weakest point. So I'm wondering if we just analyze the scores or we have to make them ourselves.
That's interesting. I could see, in terms of game design, more. I don't know. There are several different ways you can go about it, because some games like to do, especially like procedural music, where as things kind of change in the level, that you learn how to change from these certain different loops.
Yeah.
And then just smoothly transition. Okay, you were in action runaway mode. Now you're in stealth mode again because you hid from the bad guys.
Right.
So, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I'm just thinking, because I know of some people who have done like the scoring for games, and they're musicians who studied music and then just happen to fall into they do other things, but they've done like Scott Bradley, for example, the jazz musician, has credits on BioShock. He got pulled in to do some of the music for that too.
Yeah.
He's done, if you YouTube him, one of the first pieces that I ever saw of him doing was he redid the Mario theme on the piano, and it was just amazing. But I would think, unless you were actually studying the music itself, that you're probably going to be looking at like the ambience and okay, if you're writing a score, what sort of music goes behind this sort of thing, just so you can sketch it out. I could be wrong, but it would make sense that way, I would think.
College does not like to describe things much, so I have no idea.
No,
they don't. That's how they
Because I was thinking of Michael.
suck you in.
I was thinking Michael Giacchino is another good example, except he's kind of, I think he got his like first gig with Disney and did like little off and in things, but then he started to really do video game music, and now he's doing film scores. So he's kind of like expanded from there, in fact.
Still,
yeah, it's kind of interesting. Yeah.
Sounds like an interesting semester. I can't wait to bring it back on December or so and see how things went. So.
Yeah.
Don't get too excited.
I hate you all.
Don't get too excited.
I don't want to talk about it. Trigger.
I need an adult.
We are adults.
No, that's
That's a
fine, because
scary
college
thing.
has trigger warnings on everything, so
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll
Now.
get a trigger warning.
Point.
So, next question.
All right. Actually.
Is it magic hat time?
Not-
No?
There was one other thing I wanted to ask him about. And it just slipped my mind. So yes, it might be magic hat time for right now. Actually, Miggnor, while we have you on here, since most of RivalCastia, as they've come in to sit in the fourth chair, you're the very hollowed fourth chair that gleams in gold and people covet to sit in on Friday nights. You know it's true. Don't lie.
Hurt your feelings.
They know it's true. So, I mean, most
I think
of
the chair
them,
needs oiled, though. It's squeaking.
yeah, they all do, really. I mean, we kind of hang out in them quite a bit. So, most of them have, like, a strong sense of the community. You know, they've been around for a long time. I know that you kind of got into it watching Emperor's Court and the RivalCast early on, but how did you come around to finding us? I'm just out of curiosity. Like in general.
You mean just the station in general?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. It actually started when I was playing World of Warcraft.
Okay.
Because I don't remember why I did this, but I went to like their fan site page and looked through it, and I saw WoW Radio. And okay, this might be interesting. Clicked on it. And then listened to a couple of their shows and just stuck with the Emperor's Court, really.
Mm-hmm.
And then just rode that wave all the way to here, pretty much.
Cool. I'm just always curious because I know, like, when I talk with everybody behind the scenes, and it's just always very interesting to me because everybody comes from, like, different angles and different reasons for getting involved with it. And, it's just kind of interesting to see, like, the origins of, like, how we even got here to begin with. So, very cool. Thank you for sharing.
In the beginning, Vire said, "Let there be light."
Killer,
And
how
there
did you
was light.
get, now that I'm thinking about it, how did you get involved with it?
Me?
Yeah.
I used to play WoW also, and I used to listen to Total Biscuit all the time on WoW Radio when I found him. Then Emperor's Court, same thing, showed up. I started listening to him and started following him from the all the way to VT to all the way to
VTW,
Rival. Yeah. For a second, totally blank there. Also, I used to listen to Casually Hardcore all the time too.
Okay.
Noctel and Hordak. So, I'm trying to remember when they got to RivalCast, they started mentioning playing MechWarrior at the time, and I was playing MechWarrior also, so that's when I decided to get on TeamSpeak all of a sudden and started interacting with the community.
You got to be on the welcoming committee when I got sucked in. You were actually
Yeah.
the three people that were in there that first night were you, Vampy, and Lyserg. And I will never.
I'm so sorry.
I will never forget that.
Yeah, that is
so
a rough.
sorry.
It's like the first 5 minutes, and Lyserg made some comment about girls aren't on the internet, and Vampy's like, "Shut the fuck up, Lyserg." And I was like, "These are good people. I think I'm gonna be okay."
They
So.
went all down.
Baby knows how to shut down.
So, well, cool. Yeah, I think you were like the one person I didn't ask that question to. So, Anyway,
Indeed.
you know what time it
Surprisingly.
is, gentlemen.
Magic hat time.
Magic hat time!
We need to have our own, like, special music for Magic Hat time. We have the resources. You know it's true. We just need to ask it if it's a thing.
Hold on.
No, poor
What?
Chuck, the title actually came up before your power was taken out
Yeah.
by a volcano.
That's amazing.
Now, like I said, there's a story behind it, which I have opted to not share with anyone. One person knows why.
Admit it, you
And
just bought it at a thrift
it's
shop,
fine.
didn't you?
It's fine. What, a volcanic butterfly?
No, I was talking about the magic hat.
Oh, no, I was talking about something different.
Oh.
No, the magic hat came from the party goods store.
No,
I wanted to
you
get
ruined
the
the-
black
you-
one. What?
you were in the mystique about it. You were supposed to say you were walking down the street
Thousands of
and
years ago, in the
No,
womb
I-
of time.
All right, Bio, your
Come on,
homework
Miggnor, keep writing
assignment-
this story. You're the fantasy writer.
See how he tries to shove that off on you? No, Bio, your homework assignment
Delegation.
for
Okay.
next Friday is to write the origin story of the magic hat.
Well, I was about to just go ahead and drop it now. Wow. One woman. Oh,
Sorry.
push.
no, she doesn't know how to promote anyone. All she
One
knows how
woman
is
had
tear
to
people
battle her
down.
way to the center of the universe to grab one item. And then it's like Baroness there, and it's like, I have to choose between a mirror, a hat, and this other thing. I don't know, like a piece of duct tape.
Baroness.
She picks the top hat and puts it on and returns to...
I will end you.
Are you defending Bio?
Yeah, I'm defending Bio. I will end you.
This is kind of reminding me of Pirates of the Caribbean, like everyone just whips out. Just point at each other, like, what's going on?
I don't know. I just want to point something at someone. Phrasing.
Oh boy.
Boy. Yeah.
That's glorious. All right. It's magic hat time. Miggnor, I realize that... Well, actually, you know what? You're facing in the right direction. So let's go ahead and let you...
Well, this is interesting.
I know, right?
Just pick one, honey. Just pick one. out
Mignor's
of
just
the hat.
like, that's not where
Don't
my
pick
hands
two,
are,
pick
Baroness.
one.
Quit shaking that
All right,
hat.
thank you.
He doesn't know what just happened.
Yeah. As guest, guest always gets to be the first one to pick from the magic hat. That's just how it works. Because
No, I was gonna say he was kind of freaked out. There's some random portal that just popped open. A hat stuck through
I'm
with
sorry
her
about
hands.
that. We should have explained that. Sorry.
Did he sign a
Well.
consent form before you did that? Because Misty's gonna have words
Dude,
with you
the
later.
consent form was, do you want to be on tap? Yes? Okay, we're good to go. I explained how this works.
Right.
In the email, all I had was one line of a question, then Y/N. That was it.
You know what? But you chose Y. So therefore...
You choose wisely. You get eternal life. Or just really cool. Or rabbit taxi. Anyway, what's the question that Miggnor pulled from the hat?
Apparently a bunny rabbit. I'm a magician.
I'm just...
Oh, God. Oh, okay. Well, this isn't... Yeah. If you could change anything about yourself, what would you
Oh,
change?
God. That's a stupid
That's
question.
a personal question.
I know, right?
My mind just went into very dark places.
Mine did too.
Ah,
Because mine would be a bigger, blacker dick.
Oh, no, killer. You gotta do it in reverse. You gotta act like you already have it. So you can be like, I really
That's
need
right,
it shorter
we
because
already
I get
discussed
so
that.
many complaints. So many complaints. Believe me.
I need to get a reduction.
Is this because earlier in chat I made it documentedly known that I love working with you two so much? Is that why you're doing this tonight?
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Oh, we're gonna make her
Bubba
regret that.
sympathizes with you, killer. Like, poor killer.
We're killing. The first part already. All I hear is ow, ow, ow,
We need to start doing points. Yes.
ow.
Yes.
So, Miggnor, what would you change about yourself?
Can I just say I'm perfect?
Yeah, I will accept that.
There
Wait,
you go.
wait, are you Stell? You got a Stell.
Maybe.
Well,
Did
don't
you
say
absorb
that,
two other
because-
androids
Modular.
into your body?
Don't say that because
God,
there's
Lord.
only one person who can defeat him, according to this clip DDD sent me. And his name is John Cena!
God almighty.
That was such an amazing clip, I have
Oh my
to say, because I
God.
didn't expect it. And it's just
Really?
like...
You didn't expect it?
I didn't expect it, because it didn't have any indicators, so I just... I was pretty much doing like Vegeta, just going, Kakarot. Oh, so good, so good.
Well, since, alright. Miggnor is apparently perfect.
Yeah,
and
Miggnor is
apparently
so.
I need a reduction. Bio, what do you need?
So what would I change about myself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Baroness is like, my head
He's like, this is
hurts
already
so
derailed.
It really
He's like,
does.
Killer, delete this part from the scene.
I'm gonna magnify it.
What?
Phrasing! I think we broke Bio.
I think we did.
I'm back.
That's, wait a
I
minute.
honestly, I'm going to continue my tradition of not really answering because I can't think of anything.
Hold on,
But it's not a matter of perfection. It's very much a matter of, I don't know.
Really? Nothing.
Because you change one thing and like your whole world experience could alter from it.
You know what I would change?
You know what I mean?
I would not get headaches as much as I do. That's what I would change.
There you go.
That's a good one.
That's a decent one.
Life for the better.
No! Know what you should do? No. Oh.
You want me to
You
be
should-
in Painkiller? Is that what I'm
No.
hearing?
No. You should be the actual incarnation of Bewitched. All you
Were
have
you
to do is
spying on me all day?
This would not bode well for me. This would not bode well for me.
all you would have to do is like Baron's like doing something stupid and annoying you. You wiggle your nose, and something bad happens.
He's like, you just hear
Killer,
from another
okay,
room, Sparta!
Okay, time out. You've heard of the Magic Notebook. I mean, you've seen its power.
I've
But
seen
it's
the
not as
power, yeah.
instantaneous.
Yeah, I don't
it's
need
not as
to wiggle my
instantaneous.
nose, all right?
Yes,
all I
you
have to
do though
write
for
something
instant
down.
results. and
Exactly.
that's the American dream.
I just have to write it in the Magic Notebook, and it happens.
Instant results.
Sometimes more instantly than I had anticipated. But yes. Yes.
I was gonna make a joke, but I know how you would receive it.
Negative 10 killer points.
No, I think it was in reference to the last statement I made, which, as the words came out of my mouth, I realized were not opportune.
No.
So, yeah.
So,
It is weird that you mentioned Bewitched when we were talking about it all day earlier. So,
I had no idea you were talking about
yeah,
it.
I'm sure you didn't.
Mm-mm. Or maybe I'm inside your head.
No, I think
Synchronicity.
I bumped something on my phone, accidentally
Oh,
called you, and you just listened
No,
for a minute
no,
and a
even
half.
better.
That would explain why my battery drained so quick.
Killer put the thought in your head. He totally did the Inception thing. He had to go like 5
no,
layers
actually,
deep.
Miggnor did.
Oh my god. Oh my, that would be
And he
terrible.
left like this
Unless-
one hint. And
Unless Killer, have you figured out how to go back in time? Because the only way that theory would work is if Killer were to have gone back in time to plant the idea, not in my mind, but in the mind of Umamor's mother, and then it just took root and snowballed from there.
that just gets weird.
I know,
That
right?
just got weird. I am weirded out.
I don't want to play this game anymore.
Also,
No, I don't. New question!
also, Killer, we may have found the ancestral home of the space chickens.
Oh, I was about to say, did you find me a new girlfriend?
Oh,
Now I'm sad again.
Hold on, I can
poor
do
Killer.
this.
Oh,
I can do
fuck.
this.
No,
where's my,
shit. No.
Where's my phone? Hold on,
Oh,
I'll be right
fuck.
back.
Oh.
Hold on.
What's about to happen?
Oh, I don't know. I'm afraid. Bio, hold me. I need to be held.
I never know if I'm going the right way.
I don't know. Is it right? Left?
We'll probably
I've
reach you just total liar.
completely blown the illusion that I was all dressed up for tonight when you see my Cookie Monster pajama pants.
Cookie.
Isn't that dressed up? You're dressing for the occasion. I'm just
I'm
saying.
in the middle of a show. I can't join you right now. What the? Hold on. Hold on.
People are just
I
like,
have
why
no
don't you
idea what she's
text me,
talking to.
Baroness?
Well, it's funny. I just picked up the phone and now, like, I'm getting like all these text messages. It's like, you guys are watching the same show. You know I'm on air. Hold on. I have Killer's girlfriend.
Baroness. Oh, dear.
I
Oh,
found her
shit.
at the Natural History Museum. As a matter of
Oh
fact.
shit!
on.
Now
Give me a second.
I'm so
Gotta
screwed.
find it.
Killer's
This is gonna
riding
get
nerdy.
interesting.
Hold on. Where is she?
Jeez.
Gonna catch him riding nerdy. Gonna catch him riding nerdy. Be one of those curators, Killer. No, the freaking.
Yeah.
No.
You can tell by how she wears her glasses.
Indeed.
Also, the ball gag she's
Indeed.
wearing.
Bio, while I'm doing this, have you come up with an answer yet?
Here
No, I
you
did
gave
my
an
normal
answer.
thing of, I don't know.
All right. Would you have better eyesight? How about that?
I don't know.
He's
Oh,
like,
no.
I kind of like my glasses look, so no.
No, one
I
likes
think
to wearing glasses.
no. Honestly, I think I would feel weird without them on.
Bullshit.
Yes,
Being
no,
able to
no,
wake
no,
up
no,
in the
no.
morning, be able to perfectly see, not having to worry. Oh, I have to find my glasses. If I don't find my glasses, I can't drive. You know how annoying
He
shit that
doesn't
is.
like driving anyway.
Yeah, I don't care for that anyway. If I can't
God.
walk or
Fine.
bike there, I
How
don't
about
care
this?
about it.
Why is
How would you want to be a brain in a jar? How about that, where you connect your brain to the internet?
No, have you been to the internet before?
he makes a good point?
We just saw things on Twitter
Hang
that
on.
like ruined my night.
There we
About
go.
Disney princesses and
There we
free
go.
bleeding.
Oh no!
Jeez.
There
Oh
we
god!
go. Copy
Oh,
link
God.
to tweet.
Oh no!
Oh,
Copy link to the chat. Where?
Oh
Where's
shit!
my chat window? Whoosh. Oh,
Ah!
there it is. There's my chat
Suppressed.
window. I'll do.
Censorship.
I'm censoring myself.
Oh, seriously?
That's
messed
Lucy.
up.
I can introduce you.
Poor Killer. Didn't deserve this kind of abuse.
Really? Have you been hearing the same comments I've been hearing? I'm sorry, did you expect me to find half a minute at the Natural History Museum today? Because aside from Umamor and myself, and we're both taken.
Yeah, but I was
Not
thinking
really
like
a
one of
whole lot
those
I can do.
was curators who's like has fantasies, but because her job's kind of mundane, she doesn't
Most
get
of
to,
the
you know.
curators were dudes, and Killer's not into that.
You know what, Killer, we must change this. Build up your PowerPoint presentation powers. We're gonna go on tour, and I'll wear the Misty wig and give the presentation.
Oh my god.
This is not
Oh my
okay.
God. All right, this is gonna go to a very dark place, but it might actually work.
oh no.
I'm going with the Misty idea. I'm liking the Misty
Oh,
idea.
oh dear.
All right.
No,
Oh, no.
no, I'm
All right.
scared.
Yes. So we hook Killer and Misty up, right?
No.
Yes. Time out.
He is double wielding now. He is double wielding.
Hear me out.
This is gonna be his
Hear me
picture
out,
for the next On Tap.
Here's the reasoning, okay?
Sure.
Because nothing will ever actually happen between Killer and Misty, because Misty thinks that Killer is the wrongest person in the history of all things wrong, right?
That part is
So
true.
she's just gonna just rail on him, and all the other women around are gonna be like, dude, what the hell's up with that chick? Killer seems pretty alright to me. And then that's gonna get the conversation started. Next thing you know, money.
You know, in every Hollywood movie, it's basically the two people who are always arguing with each other sleep with each other. Yeah.
He makes a good point there.
I do.
Okay.
It's well known.
I'm
well
dropping
known.
my
Just-
thoughts.
If
in the
I
chat
could,
on this
I would
one.
do a third finger to you and hold it for the rest of the
my
show.
God. Have you managed to raise your middle toe and are trying to reach it over your head so that you can be like...
Actually, hold on.
Oh, oh no.
Damn it.
It looks like you're raising something else, and that's not
Yeah,
okay.
that's-
That is not okay, Killer.
Okay, that could
I
get
thought
us
this
banned
was
from
supposed to be
Twitch.
PG-13.
It might just a little bit.
Bullshit! This has never been PG-13.
We
What
are
show
actually
have you
listed
been
as M for
watching?
mature audiences. Oh,
No, or immature.
point. All right, let's grab a new.
Yeah. 'Cause
Get rid of that
apparently
question.
I'm dating a skeleton now.
It's messed up. That is
I know.
messed up.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's a potential.
It's really dry. I'm just saying.
Bio, I know damn well the Killer's not going to reach up, so I'm passing you the hat. Grab the hat. There we go. Thank you, Bio.
That's what I do. What I'm told.
Do it
Sometimes.
yourself.
Oh, shit. This kind of ties in. What would you
Oh.
want to happen to your brain after you die?
Remain in my body.
No.
Or just like, I don't know, I do the cremation thing. It's like, nope, spread my ashes among the people I despise.
Spread your
So they have to
ashes?
choke on it.
Oh, God.
Sneak attack. It'd be a sneak attack. Oh, it could.
Oh,
Even
Surprise
better
attack!
if they could somehow mix me into like an ooze, like the Ghostbusters
they
pack,
can do that.
and just like spray me on people.
I'm pretty sure that the second part would be illegal, but, you know.
No,
Something
my
horrible
God.
That'd be
happens to
amazing.
Bio unexpectedly, and we find his last will and testament. And all of RivalCast is gathered around to find out, what can we do to honor our last friend's wishes. And Varyar,
Whoa,
being,
whoa. Friend?
Varyar being the noble leader, starts reading out the 14 handwritten notebook pages ripped out of, the back of his college physics notebook. I, Biomed Alchemist, being of relatively sound mind and dead body. which was ready
Being
for
a
this
relatively
demise.
sound body or a sound mind and these nuts.
These
If
nuts.
that's trending on
All
Twitter.
right, no, that's okay. We're getting a little off topic here. Okay. Anyway,
Hot topic.
I'm so sad because of your demise. But anyway, so he's reading. All right. Bio says, after disposing of my body, which I wish to be cremated, I'm going to follow the Baroness's example and have said ashes mixed into something useful. In my case, ooze that I now want you to spray all over everyone. I'm pretty sure we're gonna
Wow.
not be.
What if?
No, no,
oh,
no, no.
Okay, there are
Not
places this
everyone.
could go. Nope.
Not everyone.
Nope.
Started it.
No. No.
I
Hold
did,
on.
but nope.
Hold on. That's not everyone. It's a particular subset of the
We're
human
not
population.
going there. I have moderating
Yes.
power. No.
That's
Silence.
exactly right.
What?
Silence.
Come on.
No.
It's just like
No.
only 1/7 of the population.
No.
They kind of
No.
have a word that describes kind of what this.
No.
Like it describes the continent they all live on.
No.
And
on.
Baroness is just like done with this question. Rip.
I kind of have a couple of times now.
Asian women.
Killer.
That's what I was gonna say.
Killer. I have a
Yeah.
suggestion for what we could do with your brain after you die.
Oh,
I'm just
Stuff it down a
saying-
hole.
I'm just saying. Well, kind of. I'm just saying that your new lady love looks a little, sparse upstairs. You can kind of see right in.
Wow.
Maybe present it to her
Wow.
as a parting gift.
The claws come out.
It'd be amazing if Hobbs just came out of nowhere.
That would be hysterical.
That would be amazing.
Miggnor, what do you want to happen to your brain after you die? I want mine to be just incinerated and the thoughts that have gone through it forever to never see the light of day
Wait, hold
again.
on. You asked Miggnor the question,
Yes.
and then you start answering
I'm
with
sorry.
your own question.
I'm sorry.
Bad host. Bad.
I no longer feel bad about my earlier statements of...
I know you don't. Miggnor, what is your answer?
I might have to go the same route. I don't think anybody would want to know the thoughts that run through my brain.
I lost half of the question. I don't know. It's gone. It's literally gone.
She's
So we only
shredded.
have to answer half of it.
Oh, perfect.
I will
What would
accept
you
that.
want to do?
I want to rule the world!
Same thing we want every night, Pinky. This has gone horribly awry.
Yeah. That's your typical RCM on tap.
I was about to ask, does it go anywhere else?
No.
Yeah, you make
No,
a-
it doesn't.
No, not
You make
really.
a good
Although,
point. Yeah.
I think sometimes it goes to a zone that's very dangerous.
Well, yeah. We've kind of towed the line a couple of times. Varyo's like choking on his drink. A couple? Really? Yeah.
Never mind. She didn't get the joke.
Killer.
God.
No.
Yes. No. There.
Thank you.
You happy?
Thank you.
Even though I didn't get to answer the question.
I already told you what was going to happen to your brain.
I know.
What? Okay, Killer. I'll bite.
No, it's too late.
I'll bite.
It's too late. No, it's too
I'll
late.
bite.
No.
What is
too
it
late.
that you want to happen to your brain
No.
after you die?
No.
Because you're apparently going to be selfish and not give it to your new girlfriend. Who obviously needs it.
Phrasing.
And then I had to follow up too.
Thank you, Baroness, for giving me the oath.
Are you happy now? Answer the question,
like,
Killer.
I want to see how Baroness plays Rocket League, because it's like she just sets it up for the other goal. She's just like, here it is, guys, just tap it in. And I know phrasing, but still, that's the only way to describe it in Rocket League. It's the only way to describe it. Give a little bit of a bumper draft, as it were. You know? And go!
Killer.
Okay, my answer is I have to follow one of my most favorite Mel Brooks movies of all time, Young Frankenstein.
That's
I
brilliant.
want my brain to be put into Frankenstein's monster. Because, you know, I'm an abnormal brain.
I think that's the most perfect answer that anyone could have given to that question.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could hear the
'Cause
angel
then-
singing as Killer gave that answer.
You know, all the
I'm
women
not
we
sure
realize.
that they were singing so much.
Oh,
Here it goes,
crap.
here it goes.
Damn
Here
it, I have to get
goes.
another reduction then.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. Anywho, next question.
Next question. Plots.
Damn, I have to watch that movie again now.
By the way, people, if you run into anything it's just too much, go to reddit.com/r/ibleach. Just check it
Yeah.
out for a bit.
Yeah.
Look
Yeah.
at pictures
I
of
bleach.
kittens and hamsters
Is there
and all
brain
that.
bleach
you know.
now? Because that would be amazing.
I think it's
Oh,
called
wait,
eye
hold on.
bleach.
Fuck you, pork chop. Fuck you.
I was waiting to see
you.
when you notice that.
Fuck you.
That's glorious. All right. I'm pretty sure that we've actually had this question not once, but many times in various forms. No. If you could make your favorite meal from scratch, what would it be?
Yeah, I think we've had
I'm
this
pretty
question.
sure we did that like 2
Yeah, we
weeks
have.
ago. Killer, why are you sticking old questions back in the magic hat?
I did not do that. You did that.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Another question.
If the wig were readily available, it'd be like, quit mansplaining, killer, quit mansplaining.
What do you mean wig? What the hell are you talking about?
I mean, if Misty were here. Oh no, it's even worse.
I'm scared now.
You should be.
The question reads,
Even worse.
and I quote, "What?
Come on.
What do you crave late at night?"
Justice. There's my answer.
Justice. All right, Miggnor, what do you crave it late at night? Come on, be truthful.
There are a lot of thoughts going through my mind. None of them are PG-13.
Well, good thing this show's not PG-13 now, is it?
Air van in the chat. Penis.
Penis.
That was easy.
Wow, Miggnor, I never knew that about you.
What can I say? I mean, I didn't choose it.
I would choose tacos.
It's all good.
I like tacos.
Really?
Yeah.
I would choose food,
Tacos,
except
right?
that I would have to walk all the way to the other side of the house to get it.
Yeah.
The struggle is real.
Hold on.
Can I change my answer? Tacos would be my second choice. Lasagna would be my first choice. Because I do crave lasagna late at night. Don't judge me.
Now I was trying to figure out how I could turn this into really dirty.
See, I actually answer a question for once. I've like broken my streak. I crave justice. Mercy.
I'm proud of you, Bio.
Mercy.
Killer.
That was going to be my answer until he said it.
Well, happens. We'll give it to him this time, because, you know.
Because he's the justice we deserve, not the one we want or need.
Well,
So in other words, you didn't sign the consent form. That's
part of the reason
may be
he's
some
volcanic
issues.
butterfly is because I was picking on him for not answering questions the other night.
Yeah. Yeah.
Killer.
What do I crave in the middle of the night?
You should be craving this beer because it's fantastic.
I don't know how to answer this question.
What? You always
I
have an
know.
answer for questions.
I
You're
always
usually
have.
smart-assed and...
You know what? I'm going to choose Bio's second answer for this question. Asians.
Are you stealing Bio's thunder? Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Really? On air?
Yeah. Right now.
Wow.
In front of everyone.
Wow.
Where'd it go? My
And
thunder.
wow,
Where's my
and
thunder
it's-
jar at?
It's
Killer.
10:30 on the dot. So,
Yeah. Let it be known.
ladies and gentlemen, I believe we have a cliffhanger. Next week's episode of RCM On Tap might be a little bit interesting. I don't know how it's going to play out, but you'll have to tune in next week and find out what happens next.